Hey, what's up? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda and Mitchell Lincoln on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and we're here again. Today I'm going to be covering my fourth book recommendation for all salespeople in all sales areas that you should be reading right now. Why? Because we're at a crucial point where maybe you're sheltered at home or maybe you're furloughed from work. Fortunately, here in our state, a lot of the retail stores have been opened back up. Thank you, Governor Ivey. And glad to see those people back to work. Can't wait for many more people to go back to work. But we've been here, and now's a time where you can't really just sit back and wait for things to come to you. You've got to have the knowledge and skills to make them happen for you, and to always be focused on serving your customer the best way you know how. And how is the best way you know how? By reading and studying and learning and practicing and drilling and rehearsing all these things that you can cram into your head right now. So, without further ado, the book today, number 4, is The Little Red Book of Selling. Now, this is written by Jeffrey Gitomer. And this is just a really cool book. And I first was introduced to Jeffrey on YouTube several years ago. Matter of fact, it probably was like 10 years ago. He was as a sales trainer or sales guru, he was wearing like what reminded me of a service department technician shirt. And it had his name on one side. And I think it was like a sales maintenance department over here. And of course, everything he was sharing was to maintain the sales department. And if I remember correctly, the video was about a pizza philosophy and how, as a salesperson or as a business, you need to have multiple toppings and options like a pizza, so that you could attract all types of different people. I'll see if I can find that video and link it up down below, because there was some good stuff on there and applies to salespeople and all businesses that want to sell or have a basis for sales, which is all of them need to sell. Okay, everything's based on sales. So back to this book. As you can see, very thin. I love his books, and he is the author of the Little book series. He always changes color. This one is red, and I'll go over this in just a minute, but it's the 12.5 Principles of Sales Greatness, How to Make Sales Forever. And very thin. I'm trying to see how many pages it had. 219 pages. So, and I'm going to show you some of the inside here, but real quick, I wanted to open up. He always does a half principle, so 12.5, 21.5, all those different things. So it's pretty cool. Let me find what I'm looking for here. He has an explanation of why this one is red. I wanted to share that. Let me find it. Well, where is it at? Okay. The Little Red Book of Selling is not just about how to make a sale. It's about how to make sales forever. This book is red. Emphasis will be placed in key areas, and this isn't what I was looking for to share with you, but this book is red, R-E-D. This book must be read, R-E-A-D. This book must be reread, R-E-A-D. And this book is marginal because it's got things in the margins. And look out for red bites. Go get the red bit online. And this book is money. Of course, the money's in red too, although you usually think about green. Let me find that one opener here. But those are all good things there. Well, you know what? I may not be able to find it. Well, it's okay. He talks about how red is the color of passion. Up the next page from where I was at. Why is this book red? Red is the color of passion. Red is the color of love. Red is the brightest color. Red is the most visible color. And red is fire. So, you can kind of see how these pages are. Let me go back to read the 12.5 Principles. So everything's just laid out very, very cool, and I'll show you a few things here. Very easy to read, and it's really annotated for you. So, you can make some notes and different things in the margins, but it's got a lot of other stuff going on. 12 and a half principles. Number 1, kick your own blank. Number 2, prepare to win or lose to someone who is. Number 3, personal branding is sales. Number 4, it's all about value. It's all about value. It's all about relationship. It's not about price. Number 5, it's not work, it's network. Number 6, if you can't get in front of the real decision maker, you suck. Number 7, engage me and you can make me convince myself. Number 8, if you can make them laugh, you can make them buy. Excellent. Number 9, use creativity to differentiate and dominate. Number 10, reduce their risk and you'll convert selling to buying. Number 11, when you say it about yourself, it's bragging. When someone else says it about you, it's proof. Number 12, antennas up. And 12.5, resign your position as general manager of the universe. So let me flip over to a few things here. The first one is the first principle, kick your own blank. So you can see just some neat pictures here, how it's written, and everything's got big, bold, red new topics areas, and talks about some things. Let's flip over to another principle here. Personal branding is sales, principle 3. So he's got some red bites here, basically summarizes a few things, and then when you get to the end, he directs you for the red bits on his web page. And when you buy the book, you get some free content online, so it's pretty cool. So you definitely should check out Jeffrey Gitomer. Again, this is a really short book. His other books in the little book series are very good also. He also has the Sales Bible, which is rather lengthy, but you'd expect a Bible all-inclusive to be. But this one's pretty cool, and again, it's just pretty neat. Got some nice little pictures in and out of it. And the last thing is, maybe you can kind of see here, all the different 12 and a half principles are, you can thumb through them with the red here on the page. So it's pretty easy to find what you're looking for, and it's just pretty cool, an easy read, great content. I think you'll agree those 12 and a half principles are fantastic. Check out Jeffrey Gitomer. He's got good stuff. He's got a podcast with his new wife that I listened to also. And I just went blank on the title, but I'll put it down here on the bottom. So check out that podcast. I'll also link it up below. And of course, I'll link this book. It is available in audio. He reads all his books. So it's available in audio. And of course, this nice little hardback. Not that expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but it's a good price, and not very durable. So check this out. The Little Red Book of Selling, 12 and a half Principles of Sales Greatness by Jeffrey Gitomer. If you have any books to recommend, drop them below in the comments. I kind of got behind last week with finishing up the end of the month, but I have a lot more books coming and some that were recommended to me, so I'm still trying to digest or consume as many books as possible during this time so that I can be ready for a big summer, and I hope that you do so as well. And as always, I hope this video finds you safe and healthy and in your learning. I hope that you continue to grow. If there's anything that I can help you with, reach out by all means. I'll be happy to share some things back and forth. And I hope that during this time that God blesses you continually. Thanks.